Good morning or good afternoon. I thought I would just do a really quick live to kind of show you. One, I was going to show Vanessa Plum. It's a gorgeous fall color. Get out of my big city collection addiction. And two, show you how quickly you can go from literally all I've done is wash my face. Hi Ava. Is it Ava or Eva? Can you write an A or an E so I know for sure? So I wanted to show you how quickly you can literally get ready. Go from literally I just have skincare on and make it so I can go out anywhere. So I'm just grabbing my stuff. Got my brushes. I am going to wash them later. And does anyone have any thoughts? Eva, okay, Eva. As to what I should do for my eyes, what colors you'd like to see? Hi, Amy Lynn. You want to see, I mean, I've done big city. I'll do something easy that anyone can replicate. But is there any sort of colors you'd like? I can see, let's see. Oh, you know what? My big city is in the other room. Let me go grab it. I'm also going to be, after I finish this, going downstairs and working on the tie-dye. So I'm just, suggestions on colors. These are the colors I wore yesterday. I'll show you them when I get them out of my little baggie. These are the shadow colors and liner colors. Oops, shadow colors and liner colors. And these were my lips, Broadway Bronze and Brooklyn Gloss. Real pretty here. Let's just do, I'm looking for color suggestions. Any? Going once, kind of looking around, seeing what, want to get rid of some of the colors that I've got in the bathroom that are more summer colors. I'm going to do Plum Lips, I think. Let me see if I can invite some people. Okay. Hi, Sherry. I'm looking for suggestions on what colors to do today. Should I go with, I'm doing Plum Lips because that's something Vanessa wants to see because she's looking at Plum for her win. But I'm looking for suggestions for eye colors. Are there any colors you would like to see in particular? And I'm just going through. I will do whatever you want today. Bubblegum. I showed what I did yesterday, which was these. Do you guys want to see the Big City collection? Just the 3 of them, and see how easily you can do a look? Why do you want them all? Because you need them all. I mean, this is my Tupperware full of some colors, and I've got more in my bedroom. So this is the Big City collection. So you want me to maybe do the Big City collection so you can kind of see what you can do with just one collection. Hi Janice. So this is one collection. I'll do that then, so you can see what you can do with just one collection. And I'm gonna grab Candlelight because I use that as a base. Okay. All right, so I just have skincare on. So let me show you what I do. It's real easy, real quick. Hi Vanessa, and I said I'm doing Plum so you can see what that looks like today. I'll do Plum and let me find my glossy gloss, okay? All right, so I did my skincare, and the thing I always use, because you can see they're better than they used to be, but I have larger pores on my nose. So Silk Pore and Wrinkle, now it's called Primer and Pore Minimizer, really helps. What it does is it gives you a smooth canvas for your makeup. So one pump, not even a full pump, is enough because you just want a light layer and to give yourself the smooth canvas. This is also something that if you just want to throw on and not put on any makeup, I don't know if you can see it with the camera, but just putting this on gives you a better appearance to your skin, and you can go out like this. Okay, so that's it with that. Then I'm going to take my foundation brush, which I'm going to wash again today, and I am going to put a pump of CCTM. CCTM is our color correcting tinted moisturizer. I tend to like it a lighter coverage, but let me show you both ways to put it on real quickly. I dab it all over, okay? And what I'm doing right now is called stippling. What do you mean, Glow, Vanessa? Stippling is a technique for application that is going to give you better coverage than just rubbing on your foundation. So you'll get, or not better, meaning more coverage. Okay? Part of, I think, the reason I don't stipple is I'm just not that patient. It looks great. I honestly think it might even look better. Oh, it made your skin glow. Yeah, it does. The other thing that makes it glow is our brightening multivitamin treatment. Maybe I'll do skincare tomorrow so you can see that. So stippling really, really works. I'm just usually not too, I'm too lazy or impatient to do it. So the other way, what many people do is just this. You're, I'll be honest, wasting a little bit of product when you do this, and you're pulling it around. So this is the better, I don't want to say better, the way to get more coverage. Okay? And look at that. All I have, and this is not foundation, this is a tinted moisturizer. So it is actually a moisturizer skincare with just a tint in it. And look at how it's got our green concealer in it. So it took away all the redness that I have. It took away some of the dark lines. And you always want to bring your foundation down to your neck. This is where I just kind of circle it around. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, which brush? My contour, what I put on for my contour, I use Deep Color Correcting Moisturizer or CCTM, and I really, for contour, need barely a quarter of a pump. I've been putting a pump on my hand. You can see I barely pushed it, and it's way too much, and I'm wasting product, and there's just no point. So what I do is I use this flat, thin brush, just because all you want to do with a contour is start in the middle of the cheek and go under your cheekbone. You're making a line. So I put it on my hand so I didn't put too much product.
Which one?
What was that? Oh, sorry. That's confusing. My watch is talking to me. Sorry, I was like, who's talking to me? So a line, for me, I don't have a strong jawline, so I always put it down here under my jaw and square up my jaw a little. And then because I've broken my nose so many times and it's crooked, I'll put it to straighten my nose a little. I have an extra nose bone on this side. And then also a lot of people will put it along the hairline here, because all contouring is creating shadows, more extreme shadows. Hi Trisha. So then I will take my blending brush, tiny one, and just blend it out. And it's going to look extreme for now, because I want to show you how the contour works, and then I also grab a tissue because sometimes I get too much product. Create the shadows to make, because I have a very large forehead. I put some shadows up here to kind of minimize it. I have my tissue in my hand all the time if I go too far on my contour or too far up. And then under your jawline. Sorry, I'm kind of looking away so one, you can see it, and two, I can look in my mirror a little. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my foundation brush again and just blend that in a bit so that we don't see that line that was there. Now that line's gone. Oops, and I forgot to blend it on my nose. That would look funny, because haven't you seen those TikToks where they say they use makeup to literally, see, I wear makeup and it enhances my looks. There are women who wear it, as they say, catfish, and it completely changes. But there's a video and it's hysterical, and it's like, and now we will make the nostrils disappear. Men do not like nostrils. Can you use Oops on your eyes? You mean the Oops remover for your lips? I wouldn't. I would use our Foops remover. What trick did I teach you, Vanessa? So, and it's funny because since I started doing this contour in the last couple months, I've watched my videos back and my nose has never looked so straight. Okay, so that's that. I'm done with my foundation. Put those away. I'm one of those, sorry that you have to see me up close as I push. The contour in the chin, yeah, it makes oops, I gotta blend that out a little more because I came up a little. So you saw that I'm just making sure that it doesn't look like makeup and it just looks like shadows. Okay, now I don't know why you people have not bought this. If you haven't, this is my favorite little thing. It is $90, so it's not inexpensive, but they also sold separately for $30. These are our Mini-Pearlizers. This is Moonbeam Shimmer. Wait. Moonshine. Okay. This is Firefly that I've been using for my blush nonstop. And here is Ember that I've been using for bronzing. I've been using them since July, and look how much I've used, because you don't need much and they are gorgeous. And if they don't make them permanent, I'm going to be very, very unhappy. Hi, Holly. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Ember blush brush, which is angled, okay? Put a little on my hand. And again, I put too much. So I'm wasting product and it's still lasting. And you can see on my hand how it's real dark, but it blends out. Now, I'm gonna go above the contour line and bronze. Okay? And I'm starting at the apple of my cheek, but not really focusing on that. And that's gonna give me that, whoops, sorry. My hands are a little funky today. They usually are. That sun-kissed glow. I'm also gonna bring it, basically a dab, yeah. Look how much is still on my hand, most of it. And I'm just going to bronze up my face. And now, look at that. I could throw on LipSense and go out. I look like I'm sun-kissed, and I have not tanned my face in years. This is all, first I put on our Sunless Bronzing Coconut Milk that I've been putting on. I hadn't put it on in weeks. I put it on the last 2 days, and then you saw what I went with skincare. So now I'm contoured to emphasize that, and I'm sun-kissed. And since I have so much extra, maybe I'll just put it on my eyes, which will make a nice underneath my brow. It'll be my base. There we go, rather than wasting it. So that's that. Now what I'm gonna do for my blush, as I mentioned, this was, look, I mean, I'm barely using any of it, and you saw I used too much. I mean, I could put it on my clavicle if I wanted. This is Firefly. I'm going to take my Firefly brush, which is also an angled brush, and I'm barely, look, a dab. You're right, Vanessa, a dab. Do not need more than that. That's all I put on there. And I can either put it straight on my face. You saw the way I did it last time, like this. You can see how it's already gonna blend out. Looks bright. Now we're just gonna blend. The key that I'm learning is, even if it looks dark right now, which it does a bit, is I'm going to blend the heck out of it. And I'm just putting that on the apples to pink them up and give them a dewy, blushy glow. I'm gonna leave it for now. It's a little dark, but it's going to soak in, because that's the other thing, if you don't realize, all of our makeup is not just makeup, sticking makeup on your face. The Mini-Pearlizers are actually skincare. They are helping with anti-aging, with moisturizing, so they're good for your skin. Okay, then I'm going to show you how quickly you can do your eyes. I put, for a base, I just throw on Candlelight. What this does is, it's a peachy color, and if you have a color wheel, you look at one side and then the opposite color will take away. So peachy is going to take away blues and purples. And like I mentioned 3 days ago maybe, with our color correcting ideas for your face, red is taken away with green. Okay. I'm probably going to have to put the Ember back on underneath my brows, but that's okay. So look at that. Now I've got a neutral color base to put on my shadows. So watch how quickly. We're just going to use the Big City collection. This is Bronzestone Shimmer. I'm going to start with that. And what I'm going to do, because I want to blend it up, you never want to put product up here. Even, I've seen people do it, they look okay, but it tends to look a little clown-like. You want to put your product highest, a little, you know, the crease or above the crease. Excuse me. And then it's the size of your brush. So this is a big fluffy brush that is going to blend it out. So I'm going to put my Bronzestone Shimmer in my crease, okay? And what's going to make it go above, because you don't want too much color up there, but what's going to make it go above is my blending. You also want to, if you want to really get the technique down, holding your brush more at the end is going to feel like you have less control, but that lighter touch is going to help things blend softly. Okay. And sweep like windshield wipers on a car. Back and forth. And look at that. Blend it out. Do the same on my right eye. I don't know why I'm using the same hand, same brush, same product, and my right eye always, so it's not you if you have this issue. It doesn't seem to work as a windshield wiper as well. Okay. And again, I'm blending now, but it's still going to look a little awkward until I'm all done, because these are cream to powder eyeshadows. So they are drying. And at the very end, I'm going to blend all the lines out. So the next thing I'm going to do is my dark contrast color, which is my burgundy, also part of the Big City collection. And I don't need much at all. But I'm going to put that on my corner and in the crease. But see how the Bronzestone, because I use this big brush, went up higher, see? And it's way above the crease. See how it's up there? I'm going to take a smaller brush so you can look at the difference. Okay? So this is not going to go up, and it's not quite as fluffy. Okay? And I'm going to, the other thing is you can put your color on and let it set for a little if you don't want to waste color. So I'm just kind of tapping it into the crease and tapping it into the V that I want to have it be. And I put too much. The other thing you can do is, as you let it set, you could take a brush, and I'll show you, like a flat brush, and just pat, that one's a little hot, okay, and just pat the color down. That way you're not swiping and taking product away. So I'm letting this set, and I'm going to just, see, tap, 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 because I'm letting the color set, and I want it this dark. I will blend it out later. Okay? Tap, tap, tap. So this eye look is really doable, and it's only going to be 3 colors. Tap, tap, tap. And don't worry, a lot of people are like, my eyes, they're not absolutely identical. They're not identical twins. They're sisters. They're not the same shape. They're not the same size. Even if you haven't had an accident like I have to make them different sizes, your eyes don't have to be identical. They're never going to look identical because they are not identical naturally. Okay, that's our burgundy. Then the last step, and this one I am going to do more of the tapping because I love this color. This is Bright Lights Glitter. I'm going to brighten up my whole face by putting this from the inner corner to the center of my lid. Okay? Some people don't put it directly on their eyes, and it depends on my mood. Sometimes I'll put it on my hand. The other thing I can do while I'm letting that set a little is I can take my burgundy again and a thin brush, and what I'll do is I'll use it for my lower eyeliner. Oops, I got hair. I'm just going to take it straight off here. I don't need to put product on. I'm just going to line under my eye with that same shadow. And you know my trick, I always go up because I am not 20. Taking this up and I'll blend it out, all of a sudden gives my eyes a lift. Okay, I'm going to blend that out so it looks a little stark right now, I know that. But I'm letting that set. Now while the eyeliner is setting, I'm going to go back in with tapping my Bright Lights Glitter. And you'll see there's a line there, but when I'm done, I'm going to blend those lines out. Okay, now I'm going to take kind of a fluffy, is that fluffy enough? Yeah, that's fluffy enough. And I'm going to, I need to take a smaller mirror. I'm going to blend this burgundy. And as you see, I'm blending in. I don't want to take it out from my eye. I want to blend it in. So that line that went up, I'm blending in to the crease. And I'm smudging out that eyeliner and giving myself kind of this autumn smoky eye. And I'll do the same on this side. Blend that line back into my crease, back into the burgundy that was already there in the corner, and smudge out underneath the eye. So now that all the colors are set, all I'm going to do is take a really, really fluffy brush. Okay? Real fluffy, real soft, and say goodbye to all those lines. Just going to kind of blend those lines together. See the difference? All done. Now, a trick that I've taught people, I'm going to heat up my water. While that's heating up, I'm going to grab my eyeliner. I never wore liquid eyeliner before these products, but they are so easy to use and so good that now I actually like and prefer liquid eyeliner on the top. This is gilded, okay? This is one of my favorite colors, and I'll show you on my hand, especially for the day. It is a brownish, but you can see it's got glitter and shimmer to it. So it's really pretty. And I'm going to show you how to do liquid eyeliner on the top, okay? What you do is you're going to start in the middle and go to the outside, and then you're going to start in the inner corner and meet the middle. Okay? So, start in the middle and go to the end of my eye, and then I'm going to, yes, you do have gilded, and then I'm going to start in the center and meet my middle. And I'm not perfect. You can see that I made a little bump. It's fine. It is what it is. I got a little right there. I can bring you on camera, Vanessa. The problem is that it seems to distort the audio. Okay, middle and out. And then inner corner and in. And I'm done. All I'm doing now is heating up my water. This is another trick. Tips and tricks. Okay. I am going to fill my sink with, ouch, it's a little hot, with hot water. If I can get the sink to close, there we go. Okay, and what I'm doing, and while I let them hold or heat up, so I'm gonna throw in my Undersense primer and my mascara closed. And they're just gonna sit there and they're gonna get wonderfully soft, so they just glide on my lips, or on my, not my lips, on my eyelashes. Then since I have, you can see the CCTM on my lips, I'm going to take our Oops Remover, clean my lips, because a key, and this is why I wanted to show you, Vanessa, a key to our LipSense, one is having healthy lips. So not using wax-based lip products or chapsticks because they prevent moisture from getting to your lips. And then have clean, dry lips to put on our LipSense. So, Plum, this is the color at which you're looking. First thing you do, shake it. You can hear, I'm going to be quiet, I've got the fan going. Can you hear that? There's a little ball in here. You don't really want to hit on your hand because you can hit it hard enough to break it. But what I'm doing is I'm mixing up all the formula. A lip scrub, yes, we have a lip scrub. I do this at night. It's our Lip Smooth Conditioning Polish. I'll come on live later if you want and do a take off my makeup, because our makeup is shockingly, either with our Foops remover, which my bottle's almost gone, or our Foops wipes. I can get all this off with one wipe. Okay? So now the way you put on LipSense, think of your lips as a dry erase board, and this is your marker. So you want to go one way. After I've shaken it up, I'm going to take out the bottle, wipe off the excess of the dough foot, and one layer, okay? You're gonna try you're not gonna blot because they'll stick together. Now I'm going to do the top. I started the Cupid's bow. Up and go out. Okay? And this color, this is not the color yet and it's going to change on you because this is the key of LipSense is while I'm letting this layer dry, this is our base layer and it is going to molecularly bond with our lips. And so this color is basically being sucked up by my lips right now and molecularly bonding. It's creating my base. Now that that's dry, I'm going to do layer number 2. Again, wipe off the excess of the dough foot. Make sure you get the corners, and that's layer 2. You can see the color start coming out. You can see the difference between layer 2 and layer 1. Okay, so layer 2 is going to dry. And normally what I do, because I'm always rushing, is I really let layer 1 dries really quickly. So let's do what I do in the day. While layer 2 is drying, I'm going to take my Undersense primer. And I used to think eyelash primer was a joke, and it really was. It didn't do anything for me until this. I had Chanel. I was like, why am I using this? This actually conditions my eyelashes. Now watch how smoothly it goes on because I warmed it up. It also has a growth serum called Capixyl in it, and it helps condition, make my lashes grow, and make my mascara beautiful. Okay, I have a little, oops. Okay, see how it's beige too? Oops, again, I have a piece of fuzz that I don't want to put in my eye. And I do put this on, a trick is put it on the top and bottom of your lashes. Not everyone realizes that. Okay. Then put that away. All done with that. I'll put on my third layer of LipSense now, my Plum. Okay. And the upper lips. You can see again the difference between third and second layer. And I'm going to let that dry. While that dries, before I put on the gloss, I'm going to take my mascara out of the warm water, just dry it on a towel. And I'm going to go over the eyelashes. This will be my first color of black mascara. First layer. I think I need to throw this one away because it's starting to clump a little. But I will solve that, and I'll show you in one quick second, but look at the difference. I will grab my eyelash brush. Yeah, this has to go. I don't like any clumps. And you see I got it up on my shadow. I can grab my brush and easily get that off because it hasn't set yet. And it doesn't affect my shadow because the shadow has set. So there we go. So one coat. Oh, and our SeneGence also has our growth serum, Capixel, and as I've said, Capixel is shown to grow your lashes 46% faster, longer, thicker in only 4 weeks. One coat. I have seen it. I haven't felt a need to use it. Okay, I'll put on a second coat just so you can see the difference. Normally I'm fine because my lashes are so long with just one coat. But I'll show you how you can just make them ridiculously dramatic. You see the difference? Okay, that's it. And like I said, this is clumping, so into the garbage. I've had it longer than I should. You're supposed to replace it every 3 months, and I've excuse me, been using that longer. And then Glossy Gloss. This is what I suggest for first time because it's really, really hydrating. Okay. Got shea butter, vitamin E. Now watch this, Vanessa. You can see the gloss on my finger, but the lips don't come off. That's it. It was a little more than 5-10 minutes, but I was demonstrating. And all I used, like I said, was Candlelight as my base, and then the Big City collection. I Didn't even use under eye concealer today. Didn't bother. I used Gilded on the eyeliner. So this for eyeliner. I'll grab all the products. And then I used Plum. Where did I put the Plum? Plum and Glossy Gloss. And my favorite Ember and Firefly Mini-Pearlizers. So this is my eyes and lips. This is my cheeks. And then I have my CCTM and my contour, which are these two. And if you like more coverage, you can absolutely use our, we have our regular foundation, but I say anyone over 30 should be using our anti-aging foundation because it also has our Sun Shield. Isn't this gorgeous? Plum, I saw when I first got involved, I saw my upline Lindsay wear it, and she's blonde, blue-eyed, like really blonde, not brown blonde like me, and it looked gorgeous on her. So it's one of the shades that I tell everybody that it's just the most gorgeous thing. And like I said, you want to see something though? Let me show you this, Vanessa. I'm going to take off the gloss. Okay? And notice my lipstick didn't come off. I took off Glossy Gloss. Now let's make this lipstick color change. Let's go with our citrus gloss. It smells like citrus too. So see how Plum looked before? Now I'm going to put on citrus gloss. And I'm going to make the color, oh, that smells good. It kind of softens up and gives an iridescent to the Plum. And it doesn't dry your lips. You do want to carry your gloss with you, okay? Your LipSense shouldn't come off. And especially once you've been wearing it for a while and not wearing wax base, mine will stay on literally 24 hours. I have to take it off. But see how I wanted to kind of mellow the Plum a little? Just a little citrus. And it smells good. Or I could go with, here, you want to go autumn. My mom loves sand, which is one of my favorite. But let's go with the Big City collection, the Brooklyn gloss. I'm going to take it off again. Notice the gloss came off, the lips didn't. Brooklyn gloss, which is our Big City collection, LipSense. And this is the Brooklyn gloss, which is kind of a orangey brown. There you go. All done. So that's it. That's our face for today. Any questions? And Vanessa, you can DM me on here, friend me on here, if you're ready to say, Vanessa won a LipSense starter kit because we were trying to help our friend out, just for people who aren't on Twitter or don't know. And for everyone who contributed to help George out, I said one person would win a LipSense starter kit, and it was Vanessa. So that's her she's going to be trying our products for the first time. So DM me on here when you're sure what you want, whether it be the Glossy Gloss and the Plum, or anything else. If you look at the top of my page when I get off here, the albums are where you're going to see all the colors. We have, oops, I just dropped my mirror. We have a permanent line and we have limited editions. So, great. I'm going to go run downstairs now and rinse my tie-dye and soak it in vinegar and salt. and then I will go live because I need to scrunch up some more snowmen and show you what we tie-dyed yesterday. Okay, see you soon. Bye.